Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So one update guys, I have created one WhatsApp channel and link has been given to the description. So whenever I upload any videos on YouTube, I post into that channel so that user does not miss any of the video. So if you are interested, please follow that channel so you will not miss any videos whenever I upload on my channel. Perfect. So what this video is about and what you're going to learn today. This video is about the Python reduce function and we will understand that in detail in this video. So reduce is one of the inbuilt Python function which is very much important to understand how it works, and this also make your code more readable. Whenever you write a production grade code, it actually eliminate 3-4 line of code, and just in one line of code you can achieve the desired result whatever you want. So without delay, let me share my screen and understand the reduce in detail. Perfect. So the question is, what is the reducer? We generally call that function reducer, but whenever we implement that function into Python, that is reduce. Okay. So Python reduce is a tool from function tool module. So guys, it is not a direct inbuilt function. It is a part of a function tool module. So function tool is a module. From there we call this reduce. And what it does basically, it apply some given function cumulatively to the item which is available in that iterable. What does it make sense? What I'm trying to say actually. So a simple example, let's say you have a one dictionary, in that there are a key is a fruit and value is the price, and you want to find what is the total price for the given fruit. So you need to calculate the sum of all the price whichever is given in that dictionary. For that you will do the sum on the total. So if you want to achieve, or if you want to do that exercise, you have to write I think 3 or 4 line of code, but that can be done just one line of code using the reduce. So reduce take many values and reduce them into one final value. As I said, there will be a multiple fruits, corresponding to that there will be a price. So multiple values you are passing, and at the end you are getting only one final value, that is the sum of the total price. Perfect. In the map, whatever you pass you get the same. So because it apply the function on each and every element and you return the same as a result. In the filter you pass many and you get the fewer. Why? Because it filter out the true value only and it ignore the false value based upon the function. Perfect. So Python reduce function is the tool from the function tool, as I already explained this. So now let's understand what is the syntax of the reduce. So the syntax of the reduce is function, iterable and initializer. So it is similar to the filter and also map. Why? Because in filter and map also we pass the function and iterable. Perfect. But in reduce we are passing one more initializer, but it is not always important that we have to pass the initializer. In certain condition we pass the initializer, but most of the time we just pass the function and iterable like a map and filter. So let's understand with one of the example how this reduce works. So what I'll do that I'll take one variable nums equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, my favorite variable, and the value. Now what I'll do over here that I want to find the total sum for the given list. So I want to find the total sum, whatever the item we have. So 1 plus 2, 2 plus 3, 3 plus 4, 4 plus 5, 5 plus 6, 6 plus 7. And what is the total? We have to return that. So how will you achieve this? If you don't know reduce, how will you achieve this? So you will say that what I'll do, I'll just pass over here. Let me run this first. Yeah, so what you will do, you will write for loop for I in nums. Perfect. And over here you will also take one variable, temporary variable, that is result equal to 0. All good. And over here what you will do, you will take this result result plus equal to this I, and at the end you will print this result. Perfect. You will get the 28 as an answer. Perfect. 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 5 how much? 15, 15 plus 13 28. So this is what you should get as an answer. Now my question is, if I ask you to do the same exercise using the reduce, how will you do that? So what I'll do over here, I'll take the result equal to same, you want the list over here, okay, and before that you need to call that reduce function, because it is not an inbuilt function of Python, it is available in the function tool module. So from func tool import what? Reduce. Perfect. So list, then reduce. It should not be list because it is going to return only one value. So how we can use the list over here? So this is wrong. So what I'll do over here, I'll pass reduce, and over here I want the function. So lambda x, and this is x comma y, and over here x plus y, and then comma this nums, and then print this, print the result. We are having an issue, no module name, function tool. I think function tools, yeah, it should be function tools. Yeah, 28 you get answer over here as well. So see, by using the reduce, you can achieve the same result in just one line of code. But if you want to do this by traditional way, you have to write the 3 line of code, excluding the print. You have to initialize one temporary variable, then you have to iterate the given collection, and then add those into your temporary variable. But that can be achieved by just one line of code if you are using the reduce, and this is also more readable and also less line of code, and no need to write the extra temporary variable. Now let's try to understand how this reduce function is working over here, and why I'm taking x and y to different, I would say, argument over here. So for that, let's see how it works. So as soon as I have, let's say, applied over here this function lambda x comma y, what is happening? So it will start to run, and you have this num. So at the step one, what it will do, your x will be 1 from the given list, and your y will be 2, and the result will be 3. Then step 2, your x will be 3. This 3 will assign to your x, and y will be your next this 3, and result will be 6. Then step 3, in the step 3 your x will be 6 and y will be this 4, and you will get as a 10. Then there will be step 4, in that your x will be 10 and y will be your 5, and you will get over here 15. Perfect. Then there will be step 5. Over here x will be 15 and y will be 6, and you get over here 21, right? Then there will be step 6, in that your x will be 21 and y will be 7, the last element from the given collection, and total you will get the 28, and this is what you get as a result over here. So this is how under the hood it execute. So if you pass only one variable x, it will not able to execute that. Okay, so it is something like this: 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 and so on, guys. Perfect. So first it will add two variable, then the result will assign to one of the variable, and then new item from the given collection it will assign to the other variable. Then again it will try to add, and whatever the result will come, that will assign to one of the variable, and a new item from the list it will assign to the another variable, and this cycle will continue unless you don't execute till the last element of the given collection. I hope it's clear, right? So this is how your reduce works. All good. So now let's see some more example in the reduce. The next example is, we have one sales of Jan, Feb and March, and we want to find the total sales. Total sales I want to find. So over here, total sales equal to, I will use reduce. Okay, this time I am not going to again import this function tool. This reduce from the function tool. Why? Because we have already imported one. So again no need to import. Okay, so perfect. So we use the reduce over here. Then what I want the lambda a comma b, and over here I want to use a plus b. All good. And then I have this sales, so I'll take the sales dot values. Now let's try to print this result as well. So I'll write over here total sales and execute this. Why there is an error? Total sales is not defined. Okay, take this and just paste over here and try to get the result. Perfect. What is happening again? So sales dot value will return me only the value from the given dictionary. So it will return this 50,000, 60,000 and 55,000. And again same approach, A will assign to 50,000, B will assign to 60,000. It will add, and whatever the result is, 1,10,000 will assign to A and B will assign to 55,000, and it will try to add and return this. Hope it is clear, right? Now let's see the next example, guys. So now we have this list, sorry, we have this dictionary, and I want to calculate the total count of words for all the names. So how will you achieve this? So total word equal to reduce lambda a comma b. Okay, and over here I want the value first, so comma, and I'll write over here names dot values. Okay, and then over here I'll write 0. Perfect. And over here I'll write 1 plus len of b. Now you will be surprised that why I have mentioned 0 over here. So let me first execute this, and then I'll explain you why I have written the 0 over here and why only len I have mentioned with the b, not a. So 17. Perfect. Now case 2, whatever you have understood from this line of code or the above one, we'll try to implement that way. So what I'll do, whatever we have understood, so let's take these two from here to the next cell over here, and I know that I want to calculate the length of each word first, and then I need to sum that. So I know I want to first find the len, and then I need to add both. This should be the actual way, right? Because name dot values will give the Prashant, Rahul and Amit, and I want to find the length of this, then add it. Simple. So why we need 0 and again only len with the b? So you are right, you are thinking right way. We have to apply the len both, a with a and b. and no need is 0 over here. So let's try to execute this. You will get the error. And object of type int has no len. What does it mean? Error is actually explaining you that why do we need a 0 over here and why only one len with b. So let's understand that. I think I have explained you the step how it's going to work. So as soon as this going to start the execution, your a will be Prashant, right? First step, and b will be Rahul. So you have applied len. So you have applied len of a. So len of a will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over here 8. Okay. Then again len of b will be how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 over here. So answer will be 13 altogether. 13. In next step, this 13 will assign to a. So len of 13 plus len of Amit, and there is a no len of object int, but here you get 1, 2, 3, 4. So here is the error plus 4. That's why you get over here error as a type int has no len. Clear, right? This is why we cannot pass over here len with the a. So that's why we have used this approach. In this approach, how it is able to return me the 17. So let's try to understand that over here. So what I'll do over here, that 1 second, let me write over here only. Yeah, perfect. So I have used the initializer over here. That is the initializer. I think if you see the syntax of reduce, I have mentioned that it should be reduce function comma iterable comma initializer, right? So 0 is a initializer and function is this lambda and iterable is this name.value. So now let's try to understand this. So as soon as I have mentioned 0, so a will be 0 at the first stage. Then b is the len of Prashant. So it will return you how much? I think 8. So a, which is 0, and 1 second, b, which is 8, will return you 8. In the next step, a will be 8, then len of Rahul, which is nothing but b. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is returning you the 5, right? B will be 5. So all together you will get 8 plus 5, 13. So that 13 will assign to again a. So I'll write over here a equal to 13 and then plus len of Amit, that is your b, right? That is equal to b. So this will return you how much? 1, 2, 3, 4. 13 plus 4, 17 as a result you get it. That's why we need a 0 over here. I hope I'm able to explain why we are using 0 and why we are using only one len. And with this, you have also understand what is the use of initializer, guys. Perfect. Now let's see the next example. Next example is I have a dictionary of a student where the name and the marks are given. So find the student with the highest marks. So I want to find out the student name and their marks who are highest in the given list. I mean the list of a student. So what I'll do over here, I'll write over here topper equal to reduce, then lambda over here a comma b. Perfect. Then I'll use over here student dot items, and over here I'll use a. It will be a if a of 1 is greater than b of 1, else b. Now let's try to print this. Print topper. So you have a Neha 92. Now the question is how this is executing. So now let's try to understand that. As soon as I have written over here student.items, so it is going to return you over here list of tuple. So Amit, comma 78, comma over here Neha, comma 92, comma Rahul, comma 85. Perfect. So this will going to return this. Now I have a comma b. Perfect. So what I have done, a of 1. So a of 1 is 78 and b of a is 92. Perfect. If I write a of 0, then it will be Amit, and if I write b of 0, it will be Neha. So that's why I'm written over here a of 1, b of 1. So I'm checking that a of 1 if is greater than your b of 1, then return me a. So a of 1 is 78, is greater than b of a. B of a is 92. So no, that is not the case. So it is not going to return a over here. Next, it will check for the over here. It is what is going to return over here. It is written over here false. False, right? Next, else b. So b is already 92. So your question will be that it will not try to execute with this. Of course, it will try to execute with that as well. So in this case, who is winning that? Your winning is 92, right? So a of 92, which is winning over here, is greater than b of 85. Yeah, so that's why it is going to return over here in the else case. Perfect. And as we have a over here directly and directly b over here, so that's why we are getting over here the complete tuple, because if you see only a, then you have both. Okay, and if you see complete b, you have both. Perfect. So now let's see the next example, guys. So next example is we have this order, and with that we have a price, and I want to find the total amount and quantity both. So over here summary equal to reduce and over here lambda x comma y. Perfect. And then what I'll do over here, that I'll create one dictionary. Okay, before that there will be one dictionary, then comma, there will be this orders dot item. Okay, and after that I will have over here one initializer. That initializer will have a total equal to 0 and count is also 0. So I'm initializing over here total and count as a 0. Perfect. Now what I'm going to write over here, so as soon as I write over here orders dot items, it is going to return the tuple of a list with the orders and this price. So over here x of total equal to x of total plus b of y of a 1. I mean why? Because I need this price. Now I'll write over here this is the total, or let's make this way. It is easy to see actually. and then over here I'll write count, and over here x of this count plus 1. Perfect. Now let's try to execute, then we'll understand this. Invalid syntax. Why? Because I have not used a comma. Sorry, it should be this. What is the next? You forgot the comma. Where is that? Yeah, it should be comma over here. Perfect. Now let's take the summary. The total is 3000, count is 3. See, it is 3000. Perfect. Now let's try to understand how this is working. So what I have taken, guys, in the lambda I have taken x and y, and as the initializer I have taken total equal to 0 and count equal to 0. One dictionary I have taken, and I'm also passing this order dot item. So this order dot item is going to return as a order 1 comma 500 and comma order 2 comma 1500, then comma order 3 comma 1000. This is what it is going to return. Now I have already initialized total equal to 0 and count equal to 0. So I have a two parameter x and y. So for the x I have already initialized over here total equal to 0 and count 0. It should be colon over here. So I have already initialized that. Then left with y. So this y will get initialized by this order dot items. So if I write y of 1, that means y of 1 means your value. Perfect. If I write y of 0, it means the key. Okay. So what is happening over here, you see, so I have created one key over here. So this is dictionary. In the dictionary I have taken one total as a key, and after that I am calling x of total, which is 0. So x of total which is 0 plus y of 1. So y of 1 is nothing but all the values over here. So it will add over here. So total have all the sum of the value over here. Perfect. And then other variable, other key I have taken, that is count. And over here x of this count I am basically passing over here count and plus 1. Because whenever we will iterate, it will increase this count. That's all, guys. And at the end, we have a result as a total equal to 3000 and count equal to 1. So I hope you have understood this is how the reduce function works. And thank you so much for bearing with me till now. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Thank you so much, guys.